to Robin. She said you're recovering well, so I won't be putting your life at risk.
And how would you be doing that?
When I forced you to tell me the truth about Lulu. Do you really love her, or are you just a player like your dad?
Didn't we cover this already? I mean, you grilled me pretty hard about my intentions for Lulu right after I got shot.
Yeah, but then Jason showed up and we didn't get to finish our conversation. Now it's just the two of us. Start talking.
Okay, so what is it you want to hear? It's pretty simple. I love Lulu.
Rolls off your tongue pretty easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because it's the truth.
Okay, how many other women have you told the truth to? How many serious relationships have you been in? How many times have you cheated?
Wow, you know what? I'll save those answers for Lulu when she asks me.
No, Lulu is way too into you to ask the tough questions. That's what I'm here for, to get the real story. And I won't be falling for those puppy dog eyes or your cheesy lines. I just want the truth.
Why are you so convinced that I'm even lying?
Because you're really good at it. You have this really good talent of making Lulu feel like she's your one and only, and I'm wondering if that's in your blood, just like your dad.
Don't ever compare me to Sonny, okay? Look, I have nothing to do with Sonny. Let's be clear on that fact. I'm an accident of genetics being his son. That's nothing more than that.
Defensive much? I was just asking a question.
Okay. Look, I know you're just trying to be a good friend and you're trying to protect Lulu. So go ahead and ask me questions about my actions and what I plan to do with Lulu. Don't think that I'm going to be like Sonny, because I'm not. That's not going to happen. I despise the guy and everything he stands for. He's an egotistical jerk, especially the way he treats women. I mean, if anything, he's given me a roadmap for my entire life of how not to behave.
Huh.
What, you want more?
No, that all sounds good, very convincing, and I'm sure you mean it. But the thing is, I have serious mom issues, and even though I try really hard to fight it or deny it, I'm still a lot like her. Just like you could be a lot like Sonny, whether you want to be or not.
You had a bad relationship with your mother. I'm just not a believer that everything's determined by genetics. I think people are in charge of their own actions regardless of who your parents are.
Okay, but you can't deny that people inherit other things from their parents, like blue eyes, allergies, bald spots. It's not too far-fetched to think personality traits are on that list.
Okay, I just believe people make their own decisions about how they treat people. Okay, I grew up believing a lie that my mother didn't know who my father was because there was all these guys she was with that used her and dumped her. I mean, I grew up not knowing who my father was.
And now you know that it's Sonny.
Right. She lied about that, but what she didn't lie about was how she was treated. And I took some lessons from that.
Such as?
Well, you don't tell a woman what you think she wants to hear just so you can rope her in and then walk away when you've gotten what you wanted. You don't make promises you have no intention of keeping, and you don't tell someone you love them if you don't really mean it.
Well, if you're for real, I can see why Lulu likes you. But if you're lying and you're just stringing her along, I'll make sure that you end up miserable and alone.
Wow. To what do I owe this spontaneous and impressive demonstration of affection?
There's no reason. I just love you. You're honest and trustworthy.
I like to think so. Something seems amiss.
I'm worried about Lulu. I went to see Dante at the hospital just to make sure that his intentions for her are real, because I'm scared Lulu might be getting in too deep with Dante. I mean, now that we know he's Sonny's son, that changes everything.
How so?
Spinelli, Sonny's like the biggest player in town. Think of how many women he's been through. What if Dante is exactly like him and Lulu just ends up getting her heart broken?
Okay, your efforts at being a concerned friend are very noble, but I think this is an instance where the original blonde one has to make her own decisions.
I know that. I'm just worried about her because I know how difficult it is for Lulu to put herself out there like that, you know, to put her heart on the line for anyone because she's been burned so many times. It's really nice to know that I don't have to worry about that. It's a comforting feeling to know that my heart is safe with you, Spinelli.
I think it's a matter of finding your soulmate. That's when everything becomes clear. It wasn't until I acknowledged my feelings for Maximista that I found clarity and certainty.
I found my certainty, too. You're the love of my life. I don't ever want to lose you.